Hello, this is Start here. We are on session 4, and today we are going to learn Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells is one of the renowned songs. Okay, hope many of you already know the song to sing, but to play in the keyboard, we are going to learn it. We're going to learn how to read the sheet music, and also we are going to play it with our hands. Okay, first let us play with our right hand. So, with our right hand, we are going to use our five fingers. Our five fingers are going to be kept on C, D, E, F, G. Okay, respectively, we are not going to take this off. Okay, it's going to be fixed here for this song, only for this song, remember. And let us look at the sheet music, how it appears. See, the first line, we see all the notes are on the first line in the first two measures. Okay, so if the note is on the first line, it is going to be E. The best way to remember is every good boy does fine for all the lines for treble clef, or you can also remember through every green bus drives fast. So all the lines represent every green bus drives fast, respectively, from down to top. Okay, so the first line here, it's E. So the first measure is going to be E, 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 E in the second measure. And I told you have to keep your fingers this way. And then moving on to the third measure. How do we calculate the measures? Wherever you see a vertical line, a measure is done. The next vertical line is going to be the second measure. Okay? So we see four vertical lines here. That's how we see that there are four measures here. Okay? So the first measure is E, 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 E. Okay, with our right hand. The top five lines should be played with our right hand. Bottom five lines, those should be played with our left hand. Right now we are doing only our right hand. How do we know we have to play our right hand? It's because of the symbol written in the extreme left. Do you see an opposite yes written there? That treble clef over there, nearby 4 by 4, 4, 4. Okay, that determines you have to play with your right hand. Okay, so the first measure is E, E, E. Second measure is also E, E, E. And the third measure is E, G, C, D. Okay, so it's going to be E, G, C, D. This way. Only you're concentrating on the notes, all your fingers should be kept in the same place. Okay, because it's on the first line in the third measure, it's going to be E. Because the note is on the second line in the third measure, it's going to be G. Because it is on the extra line below, it is going to be C. And it is right below the first line, it's going to be D. So, got it? And the last measure here is E. So let's do that from first till the fourth measure. You might not play so fast, it's okay, you can play it slow. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, we'll move on to the second line. Second line, right hand. Okay, look at the second line, right hand. We see the first four notes are on the first space. So for space, all that you have to remember is the spelling of our face, F-A-C-E. So if it's on the first, if the note is on the first space, it's going to be F. Second space is going to be A. Third space, it's going to be C. And the fourth space, it's going to be E. So it is going to be F, 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 F. Okay. Second measure on the second line is going to be E, 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 E. Then the third measure is going to be E, D, D, E. Then D, E, D, D, E, D, G. Look at the last measure. The two notes are D and G. If it is below the first line, it is going to be D in the space. And if it's on the second line, it is going to be G. Okay. Every green bus drives fast for the lines. Okay. So this is how we'll play the second line with our right hand. That is a treble clef. Moving on, we will play the third line. The third line is very easy because we have already learnt it. It's the same as the first line. That's it. Done. Move on to the last line. Okay, we shall move on to the last line. The last line is like this. So first is we're going to play F because it's on the first space. Then we're going to play E because it's on the first line. Then we are going to play twice G because it's on the second line. Then F, D. Okay, so the third measure of the last line is like this. See that I'm not moving my fingers at all. I'm just stuck to C, D, E, F, G. Then the last measure is C because it's the extra line down. Okay. So shall we play it from first? Slow and steady. Okay. We are going to do it from the first. So slow and steady. I'll be just displaying and moving it. Okay, and I'll be displaying the notes for you and we'll be moving it one by one. That is the first line. The second line goes on like this. And the third line, the same as the first line. Okay, and the last line, it's quite different from the second line. That's all for the class for the right hand, okay? But left hand, how are we going to do it? Left hand is going to be the same, okay? All your fingers should be kept like this, okay? From C to G. Like how you have kept it in your right hand, likewise, in your left hand, C to G. So we are pressing C and G at the same time, simultaneously. First measure, second measure, third measure is like this. Okay. Then the fourth and the last measure is going to be like this. Okay, so we are going to play like this. First count, second measure, third twice we need to play, and the last measure once. So if you play it together with both of your hands, it's going to look like this. Okay, that is the first line. Second line, it's going to be like this. What we have to do is, we are just moving this thumb here. Okay. Your left hand, your thumb will move because that is A. Okay. Green bus drives fast always. This is what you have to remember for lines for your bass clef. Because it's on always, that is A, is going to be C and A. And once again, second measure is same as the first line. Okay. The third measure also same. And the fourth measure of the second line is going to be, we are going to move this finger here because it has moved to green bus, B. Okay. So the second line, bass clef, is going to look like this. We'll play it once again. Okay, so if it is along with the right hand, it will look like this. Okay, it might take a while. Be slow, practice, you will get it. Okay, because we are playing two hands at the same time. Then once again, it goes on to the first line. We are repeating the first line. Okay, remember we have to play twice in the third measure. That way, okay? I didn't play it in the last time, so that's why I rectified it. We have to play twice, okay, in the third measure alone. Finally, the last measure is like this. So here once again, keep your fingers, your right hand, all the 5 fingers in C, D, E, F, G, and this one be ready with A and C, okay? A and C. Then this one once again, your left hand, I'll just tell the left hand. This is the first measure. This is the second measure, C and G. Then what do you see? It's going to be the same thing. Okay, it's going to be okay, that is the left hand. Combining both left and right, it is going to look like this. I'm sorry. Okay, so once again, Let me play it. Okay. So remember that your fingers are crossing in your left hand to A and G, A and G, and your thumb is sticking on to C alone. Okay. Okay. So if you do that, you're done with the song. All that you have to do is repeatedly practice this again and again. You will get the song called Jingle Bells. Thank you. Thank you for joining with us and learning Jingle Bells.